Today I'm going to show you how I use the Louis Vuitton Paul MM notebook cover as an agenda. So let's get into it. Now I have already done an unboxing video on this notebook planner and how to use it actually as a notebook cover or as a planner. And it just goes into more detail of the measurements and things like that. So I will link that in the description box below if you are interested. But today we are going to be looking at how to use this notebook cover as an agenda. So if we open it up here, let me grab the folder that I'm actually going to use to turn it into the agenda. So this is the clear folder that I have ordered. Now I did get this off Amazon, and something to note when you are ordering these binders, that just make sure that they are the right size. So this one was actually advertised as an A6 size binder, but it's actually a personal size. So if you do actually get the wrong size, your inserts aren't going to fit the binder holes here. So with an A6 size binder, these binder clasps here are actually closer together, whereas personal size, they're further away. So if you order A6 size inserts for this particular binder, it's not actually going to fit. I will link a video below from Make Paper Co. She actually does a really good video on explaining all the different size inserts. And I found that really helped me choose the size of the insert for this particular planner. So I will link that video below. So go check that out after this video, because I did find that really helpful. But you can actually use this as an actual folder anyway. I have seen a lot of people just use these as their planners, but I'm actually going to put it inside of the notebook cover. So I'm actually going to cut off the end here and also try and remove this stud. Now, hopefully I can remove it. If not, it does actually fit into the notebook cover with that still attached. It just protrudes out a little bit, but yeah, hopefully I can get that off. So I'm going to go and cut that off and try and remove this, and then we will pop it inside of the notebook cover. So I have managed to get that out there. So I'll just insert a little bit of footage of how I did it. And I just used some pliers just to sort of pry that out. And then I did just sort of cut the end off there. So it just they just kind of snap together there. So that goes in there. So if you put pliers on here, it kind of just pulls apart. So if you just kind of clamp it down and maneuver it, and then that just comes undone. So yeah, you can actually remove that quite easily. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this inside. So I'm hoping I can fit it in without having to cut the ends down. Like, it looks like it's going to fit in there pretty well. But let's see how we go. So it can be a little bit fiddly to get in there, and that's just because this is plastic. It kind of grips onto the canvas here. So you just kind of really need to just sort of maneuver that into place there. So I do find it best if you kind of get your hand in there and push that in, and that actually helps it slide against the canvas. Now that fits in there really nicely, and I want it to be snug because I don't want it to be moving around everywhere. So I think that's perfect. I haven't had to trim anything off the top or anything off the side. So that's in there nicely, and it fits perfectly inside this notebook cover. So really, really happy with that. And I do like that you do have the option to take this out and still use it as a notebook cover. I did think about actually inserting this into the notebook cover, so actually making holes and attaching it, but I really didn't want to ruin the actual notebook cover, and I still wanted the option to use it as a notebook cover if I wanted to. So let me go and get the inserts that I have ordered. So I did order them from Make Paper Co as well, and I have ordered a bunch of inserts. So let's go through them and start popping them inside the planner. I will also link this particular binder in the description box below, but like I said, just be aware that it does state that it is an A6 size, but it is actually a personal size planner. So first of all, I got a weekly agenda. So this comes on 4 different sheets here, and it's actually in the FC compact size. So that's the size that I got in all my inserts, and it actually fits in this notebook cover perfectly. It fits really well. So it actually has like your weekday sections. It has like a space like dotted lines for notes and things, a separate notes page, and then it also has like a month at a glance where you can kind of just put different things like goals and things like that that you want to achieve during that month. So yeah, really like those. Now this actual agenda is only 20mm rings here. So what I might end up doing is just doing it in 6-month blocks. So I might actually put half of these in. We'll see how we go. But I might actually split these in half and then actually do a 6-month reset. So I can reflect on what I've done in the first half of the year and what I actually want to achieve in the second half of the year. So I think that might be the way to go anyway. So yeah, really happy with those. I then got some goal planner sheets. So these are really good that I want to use for my YouTube video. So it says, what is your goal? Why it's important, action steps, and then you can pop the date and the start, due date, and then if it's completed. So I thought these would be really good to use for planning out my YouTube videos. I then also got some dividers here. So I've just got all the months, so January through to December, just to section out the months there. So I thought they were really good. And with these as well, you can use them year after year because they don't actually have any dates on them. So if I want to use these again next year, I can. So it actually works out to be quite cost effective as well. Now, I then had a few sort of pocket things to include because this agenda doesn't actually have like pockets like the actual Louis Vuitton agenda. It has slits so you can put cards and things like that. I actually did order some inserts that I could actually do that. So this is like an envelope style one. So this is the Velcro planner pocket. And you can put just like loose bits of paper or anything like that in there, or whatever you want to kind of put in there. I thought that would be a good one to have. I then also got just sort of a sleeve. So again, just to kind of slot things in, loose bits of paper, stickers, anything like that in there. And then I also got a card one as well. So you can kind of slot some inspirational cards in there or business cards or anything like that. So I thought that would be really handy to have. And then I've also got some dashboards. Now, I actually sell these dashboards, so they will fit inside an A5 and A6 planner, and you can actually also use them as wall art as well. So you can actually print them out and use them on your wall. So I am thinking of adding the FC compact size as well, which is this size. And I've literally just printed them off at home. They are digital downloads. So I've literally just printed them off at home, laminated them, and then punched the holes in there. So I'm actually going to add those in there as well. I will leave the link in the description box below if you are interested, but any kind of dashboards and things like that I think look really nice inside a planner. Then I also got a page marker here. So it's in this beautiful gold, and then it already has the slits in there. So you can actually just pull it out, and instead of having to keep opening and closing the binder rings. So I have seen that a lot of people have done that with the inserts. I'm going to see how I go with it, but I might end up doing that. I might go through and just cut some little slits in just so I don't have to keep opening and close the binder holes, because I know that can kind of loosen the rings and kind of damage the rings if you keep opening and closing them. So I'll see how I go with that, but I think that's really, really pretty in the gold. I also got some to-do sticky notes here. So just to write some important things on that I want to do for that day or that week, and I can just kind of stick those either in the planner or on my desk or something like that. And then I also got some inspirational cards. So this says Control, Alt, Delete, and it's control yourself, alter your mindset, and delete negativity. So I thought that was really nice, and I'm going to pop that in one of those card slots there. I also got another one as well, and this one says progress, not perfection. So I think these cards are really cute as well, and you can kind of pop them in anywhere. So you can either pop them into the sides of the slit here as well if you wanted to, but I'm going to use them in that actual card slot because I think that's going to look nice in there. I then also got just some plain cards here, so you can use these for whatever. You can kind of use them in between pages, or you can stick things on here, but I just thought they were really cute to have. And then I got a pen as well. So I did want a really nice pen just to make it nicer to write in. So I think this one's really nice. It's sort of in a pinky red colour. So I'm looking forward to using that one. And then I also got a pen holder. So I ordered these off Amazon, and they come in like the rose gold, the silver, and the gold. And I thought these would be really good to hold your pen because this doesn't actually have a pen holder in it. So let me open these out and show you the different colours. So you have like the gold, the silver, and the rose gold. So these actually came in a pack. So you actually got quite a few in the pack there. And I don't think they were very expensive either. But you can actually pop these onto this slot here. So I will probably use the gold one here. And it just kind of slots onto there like that. And then you can actually pop your pen into that hole there. So I thought that was really clever, actually. I actually really like the idea that it's a large paper clip. I think it's a really nice touch, a really nice style. So that will be really handy to pop your pen in there as well. Then I also just picked up some highlighters as well. So these weren't from May Paper Co. I just got these from Officeworks. But I think highlighters are always good if you need to highlight things that are important or you like to sort of color code your planner. And then I just got some stickers as well. So I might actually even use the stickers for YouTube upload days or recording days or anything like that. So that's pretty much everything that I got. Oh, and just to mention as well, I did get this. So this actually came with the order. So these were a few freebies there. So it says, become the vision heir. You are the architect of your own life. I thought that was a really, really nice saying. And I love this little envelope as well. I think this would be really handy to have. And inside, you got some little cards. So it says, breathe, and then momentum. So again, I think they'll be really nice as well to use in the card slot holders there. And then I also got some stickers in there as well. So we do have like some beauty stickers. So nails, hair, skincare, lashes, massage. And then there's also some sort of like symbol ones. So little love heart, money, car, travel. So you can use those in your planner as well. And then it did come with a free dashboard. So that's another option for a dashboard. And I think that's really, really cute as well. So yeah, lots of little different bits and pieces that I picked up. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this into the planner and then I'll come back and show you what I have done. So I've put it all together. So let's go through and have a look what I have done. So I've put the cards on the front here. So they fit perfectly into here. I actually cut that down so it fitted into this card slot, but I think they look really pretty on there. And with the dashboard in the background, I think it just looks really nice. So that's what I've put on the front. I then just have the dashboard there. And then we start the weekly agenda. So it just say 2026 for this year. Then I have the dashboard there for January. And then we have the first page, which again is the focus of the month, the to-dos, the important dates, notes, things like that for that month. And then you have the sections here, the weekday sections, and then you have a bit for notes on this side as well. So I've done that all the way through. So this here is the today little ruler that you can change. So that just kind of pulls out here and you can pop that on whatever day you have, and then it actually just kind of slots back in there. I think that's a really good way to do that with those little slits in. So I may actually go through and do that on the inserts just so I don't have to keep opening and close this binder. So I've done that through till June. So I actually only did do up till June just because it would have been too thick otherwise for this particular binder. Like I said, these are only 20mm rings, so you're not going to get heaps in here. I have thought about changing this out for 25mm rings, but I actually found it really hard to find one of these clear binders with 25mm rings. However, with that being said, I am quite glad that I didn't. I think this would have been hard to close with the 25mm rings. I'll show you in a second with it closed, just so you can see what I mean. So I think the 20mm rings do fit in this actual notebook perfectly. When it comes to June, I will do the 6 monthly reset, and I will take all these out and then pop the second half of the year in. So those are all in there. I then just have another little dashboard, and then I have my goal planners in here. So these I can pop the date in and things like that, and use these to plan out my YouTube videos or any goals that I want to set. So I've popped those there. Then I just have another dashboard in here, and then I have the pocket. So I've just popped in another little breathe inspirational card there, and then also those blank cards as well in the back. And then the sleeve here, I've just popped in the stickers. So again, those foil stickers and then the star stickers in there as well. So they fit in there perfectly. And then I've just slotted in the to-do notes into the back of the notebook cover, and they fit in great in there too. Now, I also did want to keep this. Like I said, I do think this is really pretty, this envelope here. So that's just going to slot in there, and I can pop any loose paper or anything like that in there. And then the pen holder. So I think that looks really nice with this pen holder. But with the pen holder on, let me pop this in. So it does fit in there nicely. But when you go to close it, it is quite bulky. So when you close it here, it does stick out. Now it does close, but it doesn't close easily. Like you really have to kind of push that in for the planner to close. and then it does kind of bulge a little bit there. So as you can see, now when you do close as well, you do kind of have to make sure this is sitting flat, and I think over time that will adhere to the actual notebook. But as you can see, it sticks out quite a bit. So what I think I'm actually going to do is put it into the actual hole here. So the binder ring, it actually fits in here quite nicely. So it can just kind of hook onto there. And I think that works better. So let me take that out and show you. So it just sits really well on there. And then if we close it, it actually closes a lot easier, like that. Now, I did mention on the other video as well with this lock, sometimes you have to tilt the lock up that little bit to be able to lock it into place. Otherwise, it doesn't click into place properly. So just kind of push that end down and clip it in, or go from underneath and just sort of tilt it a little bit to clip it in. But that sits a lot better on there. So from the side, it's sitting perfectly. So as you can tell, like I said, if you had 25mm rings in there, I think it would be too big and you'd really struggle closing the notebook. So I think this size fits perfectly. So yeah, I'm really happy with how that looks. And again, just unlocking it, just kind of push it down to release that lock, because when it is full, it can get stuck a little bit. But I think again, over time, as you use it, that will ease up that little bit. So this is my initial setup. So I may change it as I go along, as I start to use it. But otherwise, I'm really happy with that. And the actual binder itself, it does sit pretty well. Now, it doesn't sit totally flat, because obviously as you move it, it's not actually attached to the notebook cover, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. And same on the top, like it sits pretty well. And when the actual planner is closed, you can see that it does sit pretty flat to the notebook when it's closed. So I don't think that's really going to be an issue. So really happy with how that's turned out, and I'm really excited to start using it. Let me know if you have the Louis Vuitton Paul MM notebook cover, and if you use it as an agenda, or if you plan on using it as an agenda. Let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing, and hit that like button if you did find this review helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.